less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol. Welcome to Nationals Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the slab here, Miles Michaelis. Just about to get underway. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco Lindor.
Ripped to right. And that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Batting second, left fielder.
That's a good sound coming off the
Soto.
bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Juan Soto now. Washington, D.C. just getting going here. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Line and a base hit into right. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Rips that one to right. One away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
2 aboard with 1 out. Next is switch hitting first baseman Jorge Polanco. Yeah, that's fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Towards first. Garcia to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Starting on the mound in this one, Freddie Peralta. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Designated hitter, number 29, James Wood.
Swing and a ground ball.
That's foul.
And
That's
it
foul.
goes just foul. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the go-ahead run is on base. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And there's one down.
Batting third.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was late. Swings through that.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
On the ground, Semien. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 1 and the Mets nothing. Second inning set to go, and stepping in for New York, Marcus Semien. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. One away.
Batting 7th, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
One out man at first. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now they've got to find a way to get the job done. Tying run at third, less than 2. This is a huge at-bat coming up.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. That's out number 2. Semien comes in to score. It's 1-1.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
So the sac fly ties the game. Tyrone Taylor getting ready to hit. To third. House. And that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the second. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia.
First baseman, Luis Garcia.
Late swing, foul to the left. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard but foul.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Bounce to the right. Semien. Throws to first in time. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House.
Go-ahead run is 90 feet away. This at-bat could end up deciding the game when everything is said and done.
High fly ball, right field. Taylor under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back in Washington, D.C., here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. That's ripped to right, down the line. He's got it. And there's one away.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
Here's Juan Soto, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He hit into a double play his first time up. Ripped to first. Caught. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. Back here in Nationals Park. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. Up the middle, Simeon. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Showing us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand, but what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, and that was as smooth as it gets, and it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now the winning run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, James Wood. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a foul ball. Here's your 1. Line, and that's a base hit. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only 1 away.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams. He's 0 for 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw. Tag. Got it. They cut down the winning run, and we will play on.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice crow hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the middle.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. And they hold the winning run at third here, as it'll take another two-out hit to win this one.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Really important at-bat coming up now.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dylan Cruz. Tap foul at the plate. Trying to send this to extra innings. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. Back in Washington, D.C. On to extra innings. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance, and it's off the wall. Throws to second, and he's out easily.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Beatty, and fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Now that's smacked to right center. No one can get there. It falls in. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down going for 2. But a run does come in to score. Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder Luis.
Here's Luis Robert. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Out of here. He jacks that one out to left. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down, stepping in, Tyrone Taylor. Out to short, Abrams. Fires to first on the run, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 4 and the Nats 1. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom 4, Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Left field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Run comes in from second, and they cut the lead to 2. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Keibert Ruiz will hit next. Up the middle. Base hit. Runner around third. Knocks it down. The run comes in from second, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now the third baseman, Brady House. And that one fouled off. So the tying run at second. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. And he makes it up to third with one away. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Grounded out his first time. Out towards right center field. And that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it again.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
One down. Nasim Nunez digs in now. Ground ball to the right side. Base hit around second, on his way to third. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only one gone.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Next to hit, James Wood. He's 2 for 2. On the ground, 2 ball. Simeon, toss over to first. Got him, but they played the go-ahead run. Across is the winning run, and the Nationals walk it off 5-4.
This team was hoping they wouldn't have to hit in the bottom half of this inning, but they did because the other team scored that run. But they battled back, got the runs they needed for an awesome walk-off win.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long